How can you move an 18'6" kayak in and out of your garden when the only access is over an 8-foot wall? Here's what I did. The final version is made from 2 pieces of 2.4 metre wood with 3 cross pieces. The middle cross piece has an upright to brace it. All the pieces were held together with bolts and wing nuts so that the ladder could be completely disassembled when it wasn't in use. At the top of the ladder was an old rug to prevent sharp edges from damaging the kayak. It also needed a couple of pulleys and a rope to enable the kayak to be pulled back over the wall. Here's the kayak on the other side of the wall, all ready for the first attempt to try and get it into the garden. Here we can see speeded up my first attempt at getting the kayak over the wall. On this occasion I did have an assistant with me just in case anything went wrong. My main concern was the kayak would slide off the side of the ladder, but thankfully this didn't seem to be a problem. The only tricky bit was getting the back of the kayak over the cross brace. I was now totally committed and had to work out how on earth to get the kayak back out of the garden. This time I didn't have my assistant with me. I fitted some C-tug trolley wheels to the front of the kayak. I also made a wooden slider that I fitted to the back of the kayak to help it on its way up the ladder. The next bit was easy because it meant I could just push the front of the kayak and it would start to go up the ladder. Next I put a chock under the wheels to prevent the kayak from rolling forward again, and I connected the pulley. I walked round to the other side of the wall and started to pull the rope in order to get the kayak moving. By this point I'd taken off both the slider and the front wheels. It was actually relatively easy to pull the kayak up because the pulley system was operating at a 4-to-1 advantage. When I pulled it part way up, that's when I plugged in the cart wheels. The kayak did move from side to side but was never really in any danger of falling off. When I was happy with the progress I made, I came back round the other side of the wall. The kayak was almost at the balance point, and so all I needed to do now was to push it just a little bit further and then in a controlled manner make sure it went over the wall safely. There we are, did it. Now I think it's time to go sailing.